wherever you are in the world. I really hope that you're well. Okay, so let's just jump right to it. Let's pretend that you're in the dating scene and you ask or get asked, what do you want fancy doing tonight? What do you want to do tonight? And even if you're dying to try this new Thai or a Mexican restaurant that's just by the corner, you go, whatever you want, it's fine by me. But deep down, you know it's not fine. What's stopping you from suggesting that restaurant? Is it the old hurt story you keep telling yourself? Is that what pushes you to silence your needs, your wants, and your desires? Here, you're not saying no to an activity, you say no to yourself. It's like making your life about someone else's choices. Think about it. We all have reasons for always putting others before ourselves, don't we? But at what cost? Explaining, understanding discomfort or behavior patterns, or it's hard because the reasons are hidden in our unconscious. But today, we're going to uncover those reasons and move from patterns of pain to patterns of gain. Let's go back to this scenario. Let's use this for today. Living on autopilot mode, just nodding along, never focusing on what we want, that's how resentment starts to build. See where I'm going with this? One silent concession after another, and before we know it, making others happy becomes our routine. Take a moment and look back. Have you ever said yes when everything inside you just screamed no? Think about how it impacted your me time. Understand that burnout is not a one time thing. It's tied up to how we treat or don't treat ourselves. It's tied up to how you treat or don't treat yourself. And I know we're taught to put others first, which is noble, but again, think about the cost. Constantly giving and giving and giving until we're drained. Is that really the life you desire? Sure, it's easier to just agree instead of expressing our opinions. But have you ever reflected on how it feels when you replay those moments when you said yes, but really meant no? Ever thought about the impact on your own self esteem? Think about it. Look, I know from experience that prioritizing your needs does not happen overnight. Maybe you feel like you have to help everyone, which leaves you feeling guilty about doing otherwise. That would be, that would lead anyone to feel overwhelmed. And it's completely natural. But you must ask yourself, where is the balance if you're constantly busy caring for others and neglecting yourself? Where is the balance in that? If you're fed up feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and overlooked, lead yourself to find your voice, balance, and joy. Working with me goes beyond superficial changes. We use the science of the mind to address your conscious and subconscious patterns. Through mindset reprogramming, I help you rewrite your story, transform your relationship with yourself and others, and we create balance, harmony. Look, I get it because I was once you. Book a call for a genuine conversation about your current state, desired future, and what's in your way. My wish for you is to envision a future where there's room for you to be. Think about it. What if you too were just a step away from creating a satisfying life? Would you take that chance? My approach is one on one, and right now I can only take two people to start on the 19th, which is just in a few days. If you book a call by Sunday midnight UTC, you get $1,000 off. Secure one of the last parts and save $1,000. Don't miss out on this chance to feel better. Look, you deserve this, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. Many people I work with, in their own way, dedicate their lives to helping and supporting others, neglecting themselves in the process. They all share the same thing. They're blessed with empathy, gifted with the ability to be amazing listeners. They prioritize other people's needs and desires over their own, leaving no room to process their own thoughts and emotions. But the thing is, with this mindset, we unintentionally see ourselves as the only givers and unknowingly create obstacles that stops others from giving back. I personally can't tell you how many times I found myself saying yes to a boss, a family member, a colleague, or a friend just to avoid feeling judged, feeling bad. And how often I've ended up having to deal with everyone else's needs. What about you? Do you ever find yourself in that kind of situation? Do you ever put others first to avoid them overreacting? What does it do to your relationship, to your own needs? Lost in the movie, right? I know. This imbalance affects all our relationships, including the one we have with ourselves, leaving us feeling an off balance and unseen. Putting yourself first when you feel like it's all too much, it's in everyone's best interest. Because how you feel impacts and influences how those around you feel. People, your environment, and what you experience will not change until you do. I want you to look back. Have you ever done something because it was kind of expected of you, even if it felt wrong? How did it sit with you? If there was a way to say no but still show you care, how could that help you prioritize your needs? Maybe just like me, you've heard 1,000 times, learn to say no. But that means nothing because you don't know how to do that and it seems impossible, right? But again, understand that nothing will change unless you change. Changing is difficult because our unconscious makes us stick to what's familiar, what we know best. But that feeling that you call exhaustion and I call burnout isn't happening to you. It's happening for you. It's your chance to shake things up and honor your life. You matter not because of what you do or don't do. You matter because you are. Look, you choose every day to be positive, understanding, and supportive, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not about changing your values or who you are, it's about looking at how you communicate. Because through how we communicate, we influence others' behaviors and attitude. Going back to the scenario we used earlier about dating, the takeover wasn't about suggesting a place where to eat. What was important was to show that we value our happiness as much as we value others. Now, what if I told you there's a way to say no, but still show you care and come across as supportive? Do you feel ready to take that in? You already know that people crave understanding and appreciation because getting people's needs, well, that's kind of your thing, right? Okay, so first, let's not make this about saying no to everything. Instead, let's make it about maintaining those very things that you bring: positivity, support, and understanding. And let's create a new path that shows just that while sharing your current limitations. That way, you express refusal in a way that still shows you value people's needs and respect their feelings. And you still feel kind of actually good about it, okay? So, if someone comes to you for help with a project, you could say, "That's wonderful and it means a lot that you thought of me. Right now, I'm engaged with another commitment. I can't wait to see your success." Or, "I'm thankful for your offer. I understand its significance. Right now, my energies are directed elsewhere. I support your goals and efforts." Now, if it's about a day to day kind of request, you could say, "I know how important this is. Currently, I'm focused on something that needs all my attention. Maybe we can talk about it later when I'm free. You know, I'm usually up for anything. Right now, I'm tied up and I'm excited to hear about it later." I love that you're asking. I have a lot on my plate at present. Keep me updated though. I'm all ears. You see, that way, you're not even using any negative words, any negative terms. You're showing gratitude, expressing support and understanding, and staying true to your own values. Okay, so let's say that the person keeps pushing, they're insisting. If that's the case, there's one thing that always works. You could just tell them, "Look, I appreciate that. I have to pass. I'll touch base later." And you're done. Those are simple ways to say no while respecting your values and reducing that worry about how people, others might react. And look, I understand that not everyone is at the same stage in their personal development, but at some point, you want to consider working on your self esteem. So why not start working on your mindset today? I have something really easy for you to use. I'm talking about a hypnotic recording, Marissa style, and it's designed to help you create new neural pathways to change how you approach life challenges. It's where we go from just talking about change to making it happen, and it's free for you. And it's available to you for a limited time. You can listen to it at your own convenience for an entire week before it goes to full price. I've left a link in the comment section below. Just one click, that's all it takes. Think about it. Why not wish more for yourself? Why not start this journey right now? Click the link because you're worth it. Take one step forward today. Challenge yourself to speak up at least once this week about something you want. Pay attention to how it changes your present experience and self worth. Keep me posted for accountability. Let me know how it goes. Okay, so today we had a deep conversation about our internal dialogues and how it drives us to constantly please others. When we have these internal conversation that goes a bit like, if I say no, they might not like me anymore and they'll exclude me from any future plans. If I don't do this, they might leave me. It's easier to just say yes. They'll probably won't listen to me anyway, or they probably won't care about what I want. I'd feel bad if I didn't help. I owe it to them to say yes because they've done so much for me. I can't handle arguments. I'd rather just agree. If I say no, they might get angry. Living in fear of losing a relationship, fearing rejection, confrontation, keeping past hurts alive, and struggling to understand what's blocking us. That's what we're dealing with here, isn't it? The key to moving from overwhelmed and undervalued to feeling empowered and fulfilled is balance. Today, I've asked some deep questions to help you reflect on your situation and attitude. Now, your voice, your experience, your struggles, they matter. You matter. That's why I'm here. Whether you're dealing with fear of rejection, struggling with low self esteem, overwhelmed by others' needs, or stuck in cultural and social conditioning, I get it. I was once you. I'd love to hear from you, whether it's a thought, a breakthrough, or even hesitation. Share right here in the comment or send me a private message, DM me. And let's deepen this conversation because this is just the start. Understand that your next step following this session will determine your outcome. Will you click the link now to improve your self esteem? Or are you going to go, I'll do it later, and once again snooze your growth, snooze your well being and your happiness? Look, change is a decision away. I keep saying that. That's my catchy phrase. Change is a decision away. You can improve your life. You just have to make it your priority. Make that one click. Also, don't forget that part two, yeah, the hypnosis session will be held on Monday here on LinkedIn. So, if you're interested in experiencing a profound mindset shift live, that's your chance to do just that. I'm Matty Mariko, your burnout recovery coach and purpose mentor, and I'm here as your guide in recovery and self discovery. Thanks a lot for joining today, and I can't wait to read your comments and connect with you individually. See you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Much love to you all. Bye.